How's it going, everybody? This is week 8. Tonight we're just going to do some 3 people that we like this week and 3 people that we don't like this week. Just give you guys something before the Atlanta and Carolina game tomorrow night. So, first of all, Eric, give me 3 players that you like this week.
All right, so this week I really like, if you watched our last waiver video, I really like Todd Gurley this week. He's steadily getting more touches each game. He has 23 versus Minnesota week 6. He had 25 last week, week 7 against Detroit. And I expect a similar game for the Thursday night game coming up here. So, and they also, on top of it, as we have noticed, they're one of the teams that gives up the most points to running backs. They have given up the 4th most points. Another upgrade I have for this week would be Ryan Tannehill. He's got a great matchup against Cincinnati. Should be another shootout. We know they score early. They've been getting these crazy leads. We talked about that, and I think that's just going to mean more pass attempts for him. They're decent against running back. The last person I have is actually maybe you wouldn't think of, but I think you got to start him. Mike Evans at New York. He's going to get James Bradberry. I think he's due, and I think he's going to come out mad. I think he's going to come out like how CEH did after the Chiefs traded for Le'Veon, and I think he's going to put up one of those games because they don't have Godwin. He's one of their only options, him and Gronk, and I can just feel it coming. We're due for a Mike Evans game, and I think he's going to want to show himself as the number 1 on that team still. But who do you have for your upgrades? Who you liking this week?
Well, I got to go with my man, Jonathan Taylor. I think before, he could have had some bigger games leading up to this, but I think their defense had some favorable matchups and they didn't really need him. And then, like the Cincinnati game, they got down really late or really early, so they kind of throw. So Jonathan Taylor is definitely on my list. Got to go with Devontae Adams against your Vikings. Look at week 1, and that's all I need to say. And Carson Wentz. Granted, they're playing Dallas, but the boy's going to go off this week. Now, as far as 3 players that you're not feeling so hot about, Eric, who do you have on your list?
Yeah, going to that Vikings game, we were just talking about Adams. Jalen, he had a really good game against Jair Alexander week 1, but that was week 1. I think having no preseason hurt the defensive backs more than it hurt the receivers for teams. And he's the top-rated cornerback. He's 90% on PFF scoring for quarterbacks. So I think this could be a different story. I think he might shut him down. I think it might be a Justin Jefferson game. But we'll see. That Thielen actually had a really good game week 1. Like I said, he had a touchdown. He was all over the place catching balls, but that was kind of in garbage time too. So it was a little bit different story, maybe playing him back and everything. Another downgrade I'm a little bit worried about right now would be, I'm just going to keep talking about the Vikings. Dalvin Cook, the growing injuries are a little bit scary, and with him, I want to see him almost 1 week, but it's like you got to start him. But if you're looking to play maybe him in DFS, I know Green Bay gave up the most points to running backs, but if you can maybe stray away from him because he could just go out in the second quarter. I mean, I just want to see how he looks first. He just had a bye week. We don't really know. The team might just be lying to, or just the team might just be not answering questions really about him because they really haven't given a definite answer. So they could just be Madison playing. So look out for that. So I'm downgrading specifically Dalvin Cook, not the running game for the Vikings, but specifically him. The other player, I know he's your boy. You like saying Noah Fant. I'll have to find that clip. But they have a rookie tight end, Albert. We call him Albert O. He's a freak athlete, and he's been getting way more targets. He had 6 targets in week 6, 7 in week 7. I don't like Noah Fant until we see him get more involved since the rookies came up. Maybe you can get Richard Rodgers. Maybe you can pick somebody else from our list. So we're gonna have our rankings on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So maybe there's a tight end that you can slide in. Just this week, I'm gonna see what the usage is before Font's back in my lineup. Go ahead, Pat. What do you think?
Well,
what do you think's not gonna perform?
To piggyback off the other day, definitely Devin Singletary. I think they're kind of passing the torch. They don't run the ball as it is. They got Josh Allen. A lot of negatives, so I don't like him this week. Justin Jackson, those running backs are just proving how valuable Eckler is because they're not doing nearly the production. At the same time, Herbert's actually throwing a little more, so that that's factoring into it as well. And Julian Edelman, I don't want anything to do with the Patriots right now. Somebody offers me a trade for them, good joke. And nobody in the Patriots. So, with that being said, football's back. It's a great feeling. A Thursday night game. I think it's going to be a nice shootout. My man Julio's strapping up, playing, whatnot. Of course, we already know how this goes. Play that role. Anyways, I want you guys to be paying attention. We'll be posting our rankings on Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter. And on top of that, make sure you like and subscribe as always. But we appreciate you guys' comments and whatnot. Keep them flowing. And then be paying attention. Be on the lookout for our new videos as far as rankings. And then we have some trade scenario videos coming out. Thank you.
Thank you.